This is a view from the front porch of 4021 River Road, Niskayuna, New York, 12309. If you lived here, you would be 5 minutes from the airport. You would be 10 minutes from the Northway. And living here in this cozy, call it river bungalow, cozy cottage, you know, it brings to mind the song Just Molly and Me. Well, you would love living here. It would be like being on vacation all the time. You could pick pears, Bartlett pears, Alberta peaches, blueberries in your own yard. You could have a garden. There's a small herb garden that started. Not to mention the peaceful setting and the views from all the windows. If you lived here, your taxes would be less than $200 a month. Your heating, there's a brand new liquid propane hot air furnace, and last year's utilities were $500 for the whole year. That's the heating season. Now, I'm going to walk out here and give you a sense as to how quiet it is. And you hear just the birds. Now, in addition to the living space in the two-bedroom cottage, there's a garage with attached office space. The previous owner, who was the only other owner of this property, had a tax return business there for better than 30 years. So these folks don't have that kind of business, and they use it for extra living space for guests. I mean, if you had need for a home office, or if you were an artist and you need a little studio, what better place could there be? Now, as we're looking out here, the birds are still chirping. This property goes right up to the bike path, which spans 30 miles from the Town of Colony bike path, Town of Colony Park, to the Stockade section. And beyond the bike path is the river, the Mohawk River. So if you had a kayak or a canoe, you could carry it over. Portage through this little walkway that these folks have created. Now, in the past several years, we've had enormous storms, probably 500-year storms, and the cattails that you see were never submerged. So we're about 27 feet vertically off that area. So, you know, water, not an issue. So here's a cozy cottage, like being on vacation all the time. Fruit trees, like I mentioned, beautiful flowers. How cozy and quiet. It has a full basement. You have neighbors that are pleasant.